Hi everyone, this is Mohi from Singapore Maths Academy. We're bringing to you another one of our videos on the 11 plus journey group. I hope they've been beneficial for you, and these maths mastery videos are really there to support you as parents and your children to make sure they have a strategy or more than one strategy to solve some challenging word problems. So let's get started and jump onto this question. This is another question from one of the Bancroft papers. It might not be the same year as the previous one, but it's a challenging question that I've seen in few independent school boards and independent school entrance exams. And so let's have a read first. It says 3 cereal bars, 2 apples and 1 tube of mint cost £3.14. 2 cereal bars, 3 apples and 4 tubes of mints cost £4.21. What is the total cost of buying 1 cereal bar, 1 apple and 1 tube of mint? Now this is a common question where they have 3 things, okay? 3 different things. So in this case, cereal bars, apples and mints. They have 3 separate things. They have an example of one purchase. So in this case, 3 cereals, 2 apples and 1 tube, and that costs £3.14. And then they have an example of a second one, which is 2 cereals, 3 apples and 4 tubes, which is £4.21. And then they say to you as a student, how do you know, or can you work out the cost of one of each, the total cost of one of each? And this is a typical question that kind of comes up, we've seen a few times now in different papers. It could be in a visual way, or it could be in a more written format like this one. And so one of the key things we highlight to our pupils is 3, 2, 1, and then you've got 2, 3, 4. And in fact, what you'll find is we've got 3 cereals plus 2 apples plus 1 tube of mints, and that's equal to £3.14. And the other one, if you recognize, you might see it when I write it down for the second time, for the second one, is that we've got 2 cereals plus 3 apples plus 4 mints, and that is £4.21. Okay, and so it might not be very clear to you at the moment, but the question asks us, what does 1 cereal plus 1 apple plus 1 mint, how much does that cost? That's what the question is really asking us. And so it can be really confusing for most children. They might use a really long-winded strategy which is not very clear, right? And so we don't want them to do that. We want them to be really clear when they see this type of question and it comes up. And so how do we go about doing that? Well, what we can make our children realize is that whenever they've asked you for a question where they want one of all 3, then it's very likely that if we add these 2 up, 3 cereals add 2 cereals is 5 cereal bars, 2 apples add 3 apples is 5 apples, and 4 mints add 1 mint is 5 mints, and altogether that's going to be 4p plus 1p is 5p, 10 plus 20 is 30p, 3 plus 4 is £7. So, look at that. 5 cereal bars, 5 apples, and 5 of the mint is £7.35p. And so we're trying to work out one of each, right? And so if you're trying to work out one of each, that's going to be easy. It's just going to be, well, if I know 1 cereal, 1 apple, 1 mint is a certain amount, 5 of each is going to be 5 times as much, right? And so to work out how much this is, 1 cereal, 1 apple, 1 mint would just be £7.35 divided by 5. Okay, £7.35 divided by 5 is what we need to do to work out how much 1 cereal, 1 apple, and 1 mint costs. And so we can do that using bus stop method, formal division, whether it's long or short. And so we can do 7 divided by 5 is 1 whole. £2 remaining, £2 in terms of 10p's. That's gonna be 20 lots of 10p's. 20 plus 3 is 23 10p's. 23 10p's divided by 5 is going to be 4 with 3 10p's left, and so that's 35 p altogether with the 5p at the end. 35 divided by 5 is 7, so £1.47. So this is going to be £1.47. 1 cereal, 1 apple, and 1 mint is £1.47. So questions like this, where you have 3 of something and it costs a certain amount, three of something else costs a certain amount, and then they ask you, how much does one of each cost altogether? And that is typically when we add them together and we realize, there's 5 of each here when we add them together. And so that's going to be 5 times more than what we need to pay for one of each. And therefore we divide by 5. So I hope that is a clear way of solving this type of question. Thank you for watching. If you have any tuition needs, please make sure you contact us and we would love to speak to you about your child's needs. Thank you, everyone. Bye.